What's up, everyone? Welcome to NFL Week 4 here on Fantasy Focused. Ryan Levy here with my boy Bucky as we dive into the LA Chargers taking on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers for Week 4 at Ray J on Monkey Knife Fight. If you guys have never played on Monkey Knife Fight before, make sure you're using code FOCUSED when you make your first deposit and get yourself a 100% match bonus. How you doing, Buck?
Doing really well. This is going to be a fun game. Can't wait to see Tommy just ratchet up a bit.
Yeah, I am excited, and it should be a good game. Bucs have a couple injuries, but I still think they can take this one home. Rojo is actually, I almost said Rojo is out, but it's Lenny Fournette is out, and so is Chris Godwin. So it should be interesting out there. But we're going to start with a nice little rapid fire as always. If you've never played on Monkey Knife Fight before, this is player prop centric. So rapid fire is you get 3 out of 3 here and you get 5x your buy-in. Throw a 5 spot on there, win 25. So we're going to start with Brady versus Herbert, and this is passing yards. What are you thinking here? Brady is a 30.5-yard favorite, Buck.
Going Justin Herbert getting 30.5. I think the run game will be stopped by the Bucs, and I think Herbert will have to throw to keep this game close. And I think it will be a close game with the injuries to Chris Godwin and Lenny Fournette. So I'm going with Herbert here.
Yeah, I'm with you 100% on that. That Bucs run defense is stout, and I believe if the Chargers have a chance in this game, they're going to have to air it out a bit. And I actually like Herbert a lot as a player. He's surprised me. I know he's going to make some mistakes. He's going to throw some picks, but he can sling it.
He can sling it. Chargers have a moderately better secondary than the Bucs, so I think it just makes sense for Justin Herbert to have a bigger passing yardage day than Tom Brady.
Absolutely. All right, so we'll fire that in there. You're going to get a 30.5-yard advantage there, so that makes it slightly easier. Let's move on to receptions. They've got Keenan Allen pitted against Mikey Evans. This one's pretty tough for me, man. Keenan Allen has looked good with Justin Herbert under center. It's revived his 2020 campaign so far. What are you thinking on this one?
Well, Mike Evans has been, week 1, barely anything. I mean, he's scored every week, which is fantastic. But what do you have? 1 catch in the first game, 2 catches last game, something like that. Mm-hmm. And then I think sandwiched in between 7 or 8, 6 maybe. Who the hell knows? I think it's 7. But for me, it's Keenan Allen.
I'm a Keenan Allen truther. I'm a believer in Keenan Allen. This one, for me, if I'm going to take the Herbert side on the passing yardage, and I believe what's going to happen in the Bucs stopping the run game, for me, I'm also going to go with Keenan Allen here. This one's relatively easy. I guess if you want to play devil's advocate here, you could make the argument with Chris Godwin out. You might want to go with Mike Evans, but I think it's Scotty Miller time with Chris Godwin out. So I will go with Keenan Allen as well. We talked about the rushing yardage or the rushing defense for the Bucs. It's crazy to see Austin Eckler as an underdog to Ronald Jones here, but I kind of want to lean with Rojo as an 8.5 yardage favorite over Austin Eckler. Am I crazy? Talk me out of it.
You're not crazy. I mean, it's not like Eckler's been running the living hell out of the ball, right? He's been productive. They're certainly giving him the ball. They will give him, I think, 15 touches from the backfield. Whether or not they decide to give those runs or pass plays, I don't know. But they're going to have to extend the outside to keep up in this football game. For me, it's Ronald Jones. There's no Lenny Fournette. Let's do this thing.
Yeah, I'm glad that you agree with me here, Buck, because I mean that Bucs run defense is legit, man. They've been doing it since last year. They're underrated for whatever reason. There's no Lenny Fournette here, so Ronald Jones will not be competing for touches unless something happens and they decide to give the ball to LaShawn McCoy or something like that. But
I mean, you're running into a wall of bodies, and it's not going to end well for you.
Yes, I love it. All right, so I'm going to throw a 5 spot on there to win 25. Alex joining us there in the chat. Thanks for joining, man. He says Monkey Knife Fight is pretty fun. Won on NBA last night. LeBron up 2-0. Love to see it, man. I guess it's the year of Kobe,
What, he's playing the ghosts of the Heat? Like, who cares?
Oh man, I watched like only the 4th quarter of that game. Just wanted to tune in, but
nobody cares. I was at a sports bar last night, and finals are on. Nobody could even care about that. Everybody's watching baseball.
That's awesome, man. All right, so we're gonna move on to the and by the way, there are a million different options here on Monkey Knife Fight. We just do 2 contests consistently to give you guys a quick and easy to digest show, but there are so many options to choose from. So make sure you dive in there and don't forget to use code FOCUSED when you make your first deposit or follow the link in the description. But we're gonna move on to our favorite. These are the toughest to hit. 6 out of 6 gets you 35x your buy-in.
Big time, big hitter,
big time. Throw $100 on there. You win yourself 3,500. All right, so let's. Where do you want to start? Let's start with Scotty Miller at the end here.
More.
Yeah, that one's easy for me. We got no Chris Godwin. I know Scotty Miller's a little bit banged up with the hip there, but I'm not worried about it. Scotty Miller time. Let's go. Fire him in there. He's good for like 70 yards this week.
Agreed. Ronald Jones, hit that more button.
All day, baby.
Mike Evans, I'm going less.
Yeah, I mean, the matchup's not easy for him.
No.
I'll go less here. I agree with you. I think it would actually take more on Scotty Miller if he was at 5.5.
I'm going more on Keenan, more on Herbert.
Yeah, I agree on both of those for sure. Like I said, if the Chargers are going to keep this close, they're going to need to do it through the air. And Keenan Allen is easily the favorite target for Herbert so far. 235.5. I like the more there as well. What are we doing with Brady though?
I don't know. I'm going less.
Yeah, I'm going to take less as well. I think the Bucs are going to run the ball pretty heavily in this game. I don't think that Brady needs to throw for 270 for them to win this game.
I don't either.
I think a nice 250, 2 tutties, no picks.
Hell yeah. Let's
go.
Punch it in there.
Fire the cannons, Buck.
I always I am the cannon.
Yes. All right. So
Cannon.
$2 wins you 70. Nice, short, and sweet. Go Bucs. Happy it's week 4. Hopefully we don't have much more coronavirus in the NFL.
It's just starting, buddy.
I know it's getting ugly out there, man. But go Bucs, go Brady. Let's go. Any other last words of wisdom, Bucky?
Cannon.
Join us on Sunday morning. We will be live at 10:30 Eastern time. The whole crew, myself, Bucky, Tater, and Sam. We will be live answering all those tough stardom, sit-em questions for your week 4 lineups. Appreciate all the support. First time coming across the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, all that good stuff, and we'll see you on Sunday.
See you later.